This is Brian Anderson. Coach Stan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. Now here's Paul. Here's Barnes. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
Yeah, the dime-dropping skills of Paul. Tremendous at getting it to uncover teammates.
Here's Morant. Pass to Edie. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. We should see with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this. Yeah, such a difficult frame to guard. Wembanyama draws the foul easily.
Recently, player health has been the big talking point around the Memphis Grizzlies stand.
Yeah, B.A., look, and it's really a shame to have such a talented, dynamic team have to deal with all those constant what-ifs and have their seasons so affected by things outside of their control. It's tough.
Spurs ball. And out of bounds, the Spurs will take it. And just about a minute into this first quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Moments ago, Greg Popovich and I were able to chat. He said Ja Morant is so good and so entertaining that some guys on both teams just stand around and watch him. He told his players, if you let him get to the rim and do something spectacular, you're not only giving up points, you're energizing the guys around him. Coach wants to prevent the highlight reel kind of plays.
Okay, thanks, Allie.
Get the perimeter.
Outside Barnes. Bearing his second of 3 attempts.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
And that's Morant for you. Not settling. When he sees the opening, he goes for it.
Here's Wembanyama. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
On the wing, Vassell. Pass to Castle. Now here's Paul. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. Morant with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And it's Morant missing. Spurs lead by 4. Here's Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
Morant with the bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Yeah, well, his offensive contributions are going to be very important in this game. So it's good they've already got him in a rhythm.
And he ends that fast break chance. An intentional foul. That's a textbook example of the transition take foul rule. Memphis shooting their first free throw in this game. Rim protection and shooting, so important. Jaren Jackson Jr. has both of those skills, Stan.
Yeah, and look, Brian, it's rare to find guys who can do both of those things. Shot blocker at the rim and stretch the defense at the other end. Guys like that are hard to come by.
He's been a defensive player of the year. Maybe we'll see him in the three-point contest. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. San Antonio leading by 3. Here's Paul. No luck on that one. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. Pass to Wells. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. And here's Paul. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Vassell outside. Here's Castle. The rebound by Edey.
Wow, missed opportunity from point-blank range. You got to make those.
Here's Castle. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
And for a guard, Castle loves to take his game in deep and challenge those bigger defenders.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Second personal foul.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. You know, Coach, when you watch Ja Morant play, it's hard to think of anyone else as explosive as he is.
Yeah, Brian, he can make a defender look like he's standing still. The burst that Morant has with his first step is unrivaled. Probably the best burst in the entire league.
Truly is a human highlight reel in this modern day. Here's Castle. Off target at the rim. Here's Clark. Unable to get that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Barnes. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Barnes has got 6.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Morant. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. Between the scoring and
The Grizzlies.
hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the Spurs so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Yeah, they've dictated the pace to this point, looking to run at every opportunity.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for Memphis. Trailing by 4. Pass to Clark. To the paint. Here's Aldama. And he stuffs that one home.
Well, he saw the height advantage he had and went right up with it. That's exactly what you want him to do there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
San Antonio with the ball. Collins, no good.
Oh, you got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
All right, Stan, what's your take on this very youthful San Antonio Spurs roster?
Well, Brian, they've got the guy to build around. They're very exciting to watch. They've been gaining momentum. They're coming together as a unit, as a roster. And look, this team's got a chance to be very good together.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, Ja Morant is excited to be back on the court, and he's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Brian, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Champagny. Now Jones. And Clark with a block. Here's Aldama. Sohan covering. Here's Morant. Oh! Wow! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, putting on a show for the fans. Morant's skills making it look like a circus in here.
And it's Ja Morant with the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul.
Second team foul.
Now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second. Here's Sohan. Tries again. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Aldama outside. Pass to Clark. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Here's Jones. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading. Inside. Here's Aldama. hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Aldama's got 4 points now in the quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Here's Sohan. Kicks it out to Collins. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Grizzlies lead by 4. After undergoing 3 ankle surgeries in 10 months in 2020 and 2021, Coach Zach Collins has bounced back amazingly.
He really has, Brian. And the injuries have really been the only problem for Zach Collins. He's got size, skill, and toughness. This guy is a very effective player when he's healthy.
His story is inspirational.
It is indeed.
A big group substitution here for Memphis. San Antonio with the ball. No points yet here in the second quarter for him. Ball for 3. The rebound by Edey.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
Spurs trail by 6. Barnes a screen. Pass to Wembanyama. Offline with a 3.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
To the middle. Wembanyama with the easy 2.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
Pippen, no good.
Yeah, credit the defense there, not allowing the easy layup.
Here's Barnes. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? You know, Grant, you talk to scouts about Stephon Castle. They just feel like this guy's a winner.
Well, certainly we saw that at Connecticut. Now, as a freshman, he was a key piece in their title run. He actually turned up his game in the tournament, and that's rare for any freshman. You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. Hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
Blocked! And they'll get another chance. Pass to Barnes. Clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Outside Bain. Down low. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Yeah, you have to admire the size and strength of Jackson Jr. Just fantastic work establishing himself inside and slamming it down.
San Antonio shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And the first one at the line is good. Memphis making a switch here. And so he hits both. 11 seconds left to the second period. To the inside. An easy 2 on the layup. Jackson's got his second basket.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. Well, for those just tuning in, thanks for being with us. Second half of this game still to play. Jackson the screen. Here's the floater. And Chris Paul clears it away. Spurs trail by 8. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Grizzlies great Marc Gasol last season retiring from basketball, he embraced the city of Memphis. He said, quote, "I think a player has to feel that it's their city and they have to fight for it. You play with a different mindset when you do that. To me, winning was the most important thing."
And they did a lot of winning, Allie. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
Pass to Wells. 6 on the shot clock. From behind the arc. And again, it's Memphis missing. San Antonio trailing here. And the foul called on Harrison Barnes. That's his first foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Memphis making a switch here. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Pass to Edey. Here's Spencer. Shot clock at 6. Here's Larabia. And again, it's Memphis missing.
Surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Stan, one of the most impressive streaks in sports history, the San Antonio Spurs, one of the smallest markets in the NBA, making 22 consecutive playoffs.
Yeah, and Brian, there's nothing that I respect more than consistent success year after year. I think it's harder than having that one great year. What San Antonio did in those years is incredible.
And they had a great sideline reporter, I hear, too.
Good-looking guy.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Harrison Barnes. Memphis shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. After 3 straight playoff appearances, the Grizzlies sadly missed the postseason in 2024, Grant.
You know, really by no fault of their own, B.A. Injuries ruined what fans were hoping would be a big year for them. You know, it just goes to show there's no safe bets in this league.
Inside. Here's Castle. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
And that's the kind of pressure Castle can put on a defense.
Well, we've seen him miss a couple from the line. He's 2 for 4 so far. And it's tied up with that one. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Pass to Jackson. Back to Morant. Six to shoot. Jackson the screen to win the drought. And it's Morant off the drive. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Grizzlies substitution. Number 15.
An opportunity now to retake the lead.
Showing off their intensity these last few minutes.
Pass to Wembanyama. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. To the paint. Here's Clark. It's stolen by Barnes. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Second personal foul. Third team foul.
Third quarter of basketball here. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And it's in there.
going to take more than that to stop Paul. Such a competitor.
Clark left side. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Pass to Spencer. Here's Morant. And here's Clark. Shot clock at 5.
You got it. Come on.
Now here's Morant. Now here's Jackson. Covered by Wembanyama.
Jackson.
And it's good for 2. Jackson's got 6.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Jackson on the wing. Pass to Spencer. Out to the right wing. Morant looking around. Here's Jackson. Whoop, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over.
And this is the absolute wrong time to stop communicating. They have to get in sync.
Here's San Antonio now. They're on a 10-2 run here. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. To the middle. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Spurs.
Substitution on court.
Here's Jones. He's scoreless. Back to Sohan. And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for the San Antonio Spurs. And that quarter was all.
The Grizzlies. 32.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. And it's Jones with the ball for the Spurs. The lead is 2. Driving to the basket. Champagny. No good from outside. From deep, Morant. Pass to Jackson. Ball stolen. Sohan, left side. Collins a screen. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. And the Spurs lead by 4. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Spurs.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
Misses off the right iron.
Well, his shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
And it's Edey missing. Spurs lead by 4. Down low. Back to Sohan. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
And it didn't register as an official block, but he did everything you want in disrupting that shot.
Well, you know, sometimes the most pivotal plays don't always go on the stat sheet.
Among the best passers in the league, Morant finds open teammates.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Inside. Here's Edey. Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
Oh, my. That's why we have those breakaway rims.
Dude, he risked pulling the whole thing down to the floor right there. And the Spurs with some changes. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He cautioned his guys against forcing things at the arc, saying we can't make a rhythm happen, so don't force it. Take what is coming to you out there. Coach hoping for renewed offensive focus going forward, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Pass to Bain. Back to Moran
San Antonio.
to tie it up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What determination from Morant in the paint, getting his shot off despite being fouled.
That one drops. He ties it up. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. To the inside. Here's Wembanyama. Shoots over Jackson. And no good, trying to use the glass. Left side, Morant. Pass to Jackson. Good, and the setup by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
It's clear Jackson Jr. embraces the spotlight. He's a solid scorer who makes important shots for this team.
Here's Castle to the paint. Here's Wembanyama. And miss after miss right now. Stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Pass to Edey. Knocked loose. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
5 to shoot. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Oh, not enough to slow down Wembanyama.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
Well, you know this is when they lean on him, and he delivers with a much-needed score.
It's stolen by Barnes. Here's Vassell. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jaren Jackson picks one up.
And if you can't force the turnover on that play, then that's not a bad foul.
So he gets them both. And it's a 3-point game.
He's such a great free throw shooter who can handle big moments. With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
.56 seconds left to play in the fourth. Kicks it out to Bain. Pass to Jackson. Out to the right wing. Clock at 6. Here's Morant. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. They'll probably slow things down now.
Burn the clock while you have the lead. I like that. Almost any time he gets the look he wants, he hits it.
And that's who you want to go to with the game on the line.
And here's Morant outside to end the run. Pass to Jackson.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final prepper. It's time for the NBA. Greg. Midway into this season, sometimes a team can get hot and turn it on. What are some of the causes of that?
You know, often teams can reach that tipping point with how they play. It all comes together in a hurry, and they make a run. But that's the exception, Kevin, not the rule.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The forwards for them, Bane and Jackson. Morant is out there with Wells, and it's Edey in at the 5 down low. Jackson with it, outguarded by Giannis.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
The Grizzlies shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
And he makes both free throws. Greg, with how explosive Ja Morant is, he has certainly taken his fair share of awkward falls.
And that's what worries you with guys like that. He's already had a number of injuries in his young career, but we all just want to see him at full health.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And Brent, last season, Giannis became the first player in NBA history to average over 30 points a game on over 60% shooting from the field. I mean, jaw-dropping numbers.
Yeah, incredible stuff, Kevin. And when you think about how much basketball has changed, the variety of shots, the great big men that have dominated the NBA floors for so long, for Giannis to be able to do that in this day and age with the three-point evolution and revolution that's happened, it speaks to just how dominant a player he is.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Desmond Bane was the topic. The coach was effusive with his praise. He said Bane is a great catch-and-shoot guy, but he'll find ways to contribute no matter what. He also said Bane is hard to game plan for, but they'll do their best not to let him get any rhythm. And they will have their hands full tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. Here's Lopez. Following the basket by Ja Morant. Jackson in the corner. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. Grizzlies with the rebound. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, with the defense struggling like that, I think they just stayed with a healthy, consistent pace to get that win.
And Milwaukee has possession. Following the basket by Ja Morant. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Now with 2 fouls here in the first quarter, everything changes for him. He's got to be more careful on defense.
Catching up on the changes for Memphis. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. And it's G.G. Jackson in for Bane.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
Yeah, altering the shot just as long as there's a miss, that kind of energy not wasted.
Lillard with it. He's picked up by Morant. And Giannis throws it down.
Every night there's something that Giannis does on the floor where you just have to put your hands on your head. Wow, what a move.
Jackson a screen on Lillard. There's the lob to Jackson, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Real close, and I'm sure next time you might time that a little bit better and get a hand on it.
Santi Aldama's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Jackson, following the miss by John Morant. Lillard finds Middleton. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Memphis leading by 3. Pass to Aldama. Memphis moving it around. Clark sets a screen for Morant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Chris Middleton.
Easy to appreciate the physicality that Clark plays with. This is what earns him those calls. Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's Giannis. Aldama with the rebound. The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Morant dishes to Jackson. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
For 3, Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Pass to Clark. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You got to know this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Now here's Lopez. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami.
And he also made an impact on defense, guys. 3 block shots over the course of the game.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
And so here's Memphis, leading by 5. Lopez with the steal. And it's the Bucks on the break. Pass to Antetokounmpo. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Giannis has great confidence, and he's playing with it here.
For Memphis, they've gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And for about a decade, the Bucks have virtually been a lock for the playoffs.
Yeah, you think about Giannis being drafted in 2013, and absolutely nobody saw what was coming with him. They missed the playoffs in his first and his third year, and then all of a sudden, Giannis fully arrived. He's developed into a star, not just a star, but a superstar, and these guys have been contenders ever since.
Now here's Morant. He had 16 points in the win against Charlotte. Pass to Aldama. Lock at 6. Over to the wing. Morant passes to Clark. Now Jackson. Lillard on top. Shoots from the elbow. He gets that one.
There is this old school feel about Dame's game. Even though he utilizes the 3, he'll get to the mid-range and bury those.
Memphis leading. Now here's Morant. He's got 6. With the floater. Aldama passes to Clark. To the inside. Wells. And the dunk by Wells.
Now, good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
The kick out to Lopez. Back to Giannis. It's up a 3. Rebounded by Jackson.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Lillard following the score by Memphis. His second miss, now 2 of 4 on the game. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
And there's the whistle, illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Then for the Grizzlies, Edey's checked in for Brandon Clark. Jaren Jackson comes in for Santi Aldama. And it's Bane in for Jackson. And here's Morant after the 3-pointer from Bobby Portis. And there's Jackson on the assist by Morant. And the Grizzlies lead by 4.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Morant with the steal. And here we go. Fast break, and Morant's got it. And the dunk by Jackson.
And anytime Jackson gets near the rim, it's pretty much a done deal.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. And the Bucks with some changes. Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Lopez. Green comes in for Chris Middleton. And Trent subbed in for Jackson. And the Grizzlies also with the sub. Pippen's checked in. Portis a screen on Jackson. Prince can't hit. Memphis leading by 6. Pass to Bane. Jackson kicks to Pippen. Back to Jackson. Fires from deep. The rebound by the Bucks.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Prince finds Portis. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Portis has got 5 now.
Getting inside and letting Portis do his work. He attacked the bucket that time.
Jackson a screen on Lillard. Pippen dishes to Jackson. Outside for Pippen. A three-pointer off the mark.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Portis. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. 7 points in the game.
Yeah, good pass from Trent Jr. When someone is uncovered on his team, he'll be sure to find them.
Pippen can't hit. The Bucks trail. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Hey, Kevin, the Bucks are still trying to perfect their chemistry. Bobby Portis says things take time. You've got to keep continuing to build it. There's another level Dame and Giannis can get to. Just making it clockwork. Them continuing to get better at it opens the floor for everyone else on the court. Kevin?
Well, David, with those two guys, Dame and Giannis, it opens the floor up a lot. Hey, thanks for the report.
Good find from Bane, proving that he's a total team player.
It's Trent on the wing, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Got a piece of it. Pippen against Lillard. Pippen, the pass to Jackson. And Memphis with another turnover here. Let's check out the Western Conference standings right now that we're here in the new year. Take a look at the Grizzlies. Right now they've compiled the 3rd best record in the conference.
And for the Grizzlies, they've got their sights set pretty darn high right now. After what they've done this season, their goal is nothing short of a title.
A massive amount of confidence, tremendous swagger with this team, and they believe in themselves. That might be all it takes to get them where they want to go.
Hello. I mean, that's what I call a move.
That is some artistry. Greg, you're right. On his way to the basket, he was soaring.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Pass to Portis. On the wing, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Trent. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
Trent being efficient inside the arc. It's a nice-looking shot.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Here's Wells. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Grizzlies lead by 2. Let's take a quick... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Grizzlies?
A huge part of their offense, pushing the ball. Looking for fast break opportunities. Always a good idea.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal, and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Gary Trent is out there with Rollins. And it's Prince in at the small forward. It's deflected. And for Memphis, they're shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Memphis moving it around. They set the pick. Pass to LaRavia. A second chance effort. No good with the layup.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Now, here's Antetokounmpo. He's covered closely.
Watching that guy put on a burst of speed, he takes up so much of the floor. What a burst by Giannis.
Here's LaRavia. It's stolen by Green. And here comes the break. Here's Giannis. Antetokounmpo with the finish.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
How about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here. Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Rebounded by the Bucks. Portis has got his fourth rebound in this one. Prince, the pass to Giannis. There's Giannis with the slam.
I don't know how many defenders are stopping Giannis when he's up like that.
Memphis trailing here. And Brent, when you talk about the best player in the league, Giannis has got to be in that conversation. Correct, sir?
Yeah, there's no doubt, Kevin. I mean, the numbers he puts up are incredible. It's how easily he dominates a game and just how unstoppable of a force he is. You know, there's so many teams out there trying to find answers for what Giannis is doing to them offensively, but how do you equip a defense to slow down the force that is Giannis Antetokounmpo?
Pass to LaRavia. Outside, Payne. It's tipped.
Yeah, Portis relished that chance just to wipe away the shot.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Denied for the third time. He's 0 for 3. Bucks have gone 3 of their first 5 shots to drop here in the second quarter. Here's Giannis. Powers through inside. Giannis.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
Memphis has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Here's the 3. Green with the rebound.
Give him a little credit. Take some guts to keep shooting if you're struggling this bad. It's getting a little bit ugly right now.
Grizzlies with the rebound. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Pass to LaRavia. And stolen by Portis. And it's the Bucks on the break. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And Portis knows this system well. Try to make the good to great pass.
There's the pick. 3-pointer. Milwaukee with the rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 5 rebounds tonight.
His shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find the rhythm?
And that's out of bounds. Milwaukee will retain possession. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis, and it's Jackson in for Green. Bucks leading by 4. Here's Jackson. Scoreless.
Oh, goodness. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either. Here's Morant. Lopez with the block.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away.
A different look for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Taurean Prince. And Damian Lillard is subbed in for Trent. And Memphis also making a switch. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Edey. Lillard with it. Guarded now by Clark. There's Jackson with the 3. It's Clark with the rebound. Clark's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Jackson. Lays it up and banks it in. And now just a 2-point Milwaukee lead.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Now, Giannis. He had 25 points in the win against Miami.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. Lillard finds Antetokounmpo. Giannis a screen on Morant. Shot clock at 5. And it's Lillard missing.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And so Giannis will bring it up for the Bucks. Lillard dishes to Jackson. Lopez, no luck. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Craig, no one questions the Grizzlies' talent. The challenge has always been availability.
Yeah, whether it's been injuries or suspensions, it's hard to get into a rhythm when you're missing key players. But when they're all on the floor, Kevin, they can beat anyone.
Jackson kicks to Giannis. No good. Shot missing. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Memphis moving that ball around. Morant passes to Clark. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Middleton drives in, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. And that'll be his third foul so far. And the Bucks making a change here. Portis is checked in. Lillard outside. Shoots over Morant. Drops one in from the wing. Lillard's got 8.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Here's Morant. It's deflected. Outside Portis. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. To the paint. Here's Clark. That's good. And it's Jackson with the assist that time. Clark's got it all tied up now for Memphis. Bucks have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Nifty move. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got his first 2 points.
Lopez down on the inside, getting that soft touch to go.
Here's Morant. Clark dishes to Morant. Back to Clark to the middle. Clark sets a screen for Morant. No good from Clark. It's a neck-and-neck game here in Milwaukee. Here's Lillard. Can't get it to fall. The Grizzlies shooting is definitely lagging at the moment. They're just 30% in the second quarter. And it's Morant missing. The Bucks shooting around 41% on the night. Jackson passes to Lopez. Hey, Brett, where would you rank the Lopez brothers as the best NBA siblings?
Well, they've had storied careers, both of them. Certainly in terms of the argument about the best twins to ever play the game, you could make an argument for them. You had, of course, Tom and Dick Van Arsdale in the 60s, Horace and Harvey Grant in the 90s. But what the Lopez brothers have been able to do, not in terms of their longevity, but in terms of their contribution to their teams, both very different. These guys have to be up there. 2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Santi Aldama's checked in for Jaren Jackson. This is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of the NBA's top defenders down low. The league's leaders in rejections this month. 5th best, Brook Lopez.
And guys, as the month has unfolded, his interior defense has gotten better and better.
Middleton against Jackson, and it's blocked. High post, Pippen. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. I'm told now by our producer, do we have him, guys? Okay, we do. We have a call coming in from Shams Charani. Shams, thanks for joining us. What do you have?
Well, guys, teams are all grappling with this new CBA, especially the dreaded second apron. Fans possibly unclear on what it means. Honestly, even front offices are still navigating the complexities of the new restrictions. But basically, it has become harder for teams to spend big and acquire new players under the current systems. We'll see, guys, how this impacts everyone moving forward.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. All right, Shams, thanks a lot. And Portis throws it down.
And bigs like Portis can get up and make those dunks look sweet.
At the top of the key, Aldama. Here's Heaney. Back to Aldama. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Grizzlies lead by 1.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
Down low, here's Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Misses the baby hook. Memphis has got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. And Aldama slams it in.
Go into the rack with energy, and the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, gotta chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
There's some ways to get your coach's attention, and that draws the coaching staff's ire.
Jackson against Bain. The shot's good on the assist by Pippen. Bain's got his first bucket of the night.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Lillard finds Jackson off with the layup. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Desmond Bain. 1 shot.
Free throw good. Bain.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Here's Pippen. A floater. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. This is his first free throw of the game. And he makes the first.
Pippen at the line for 2.
And he can't hit the second. Lillard surveying the D. Here's Lopez. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. I thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Howdy. Well, I think for Milwaukee, this hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away, but do not sleep on them.
So let's move on now to this Grizzlies game, which has turned out to be a tight one.
It's a coach's dream to see the ball whip around the floor like this.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You look at Antetokounmpo really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure Coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
A moment for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Grizzlies' head athletic trainer. He informed me that the knee was bent slightly backwards and is indeed hyperextended, but that there does not appear to be any structural damage. This injury could be devastating for them. This is a team that had title hopes, Kevin, and this is not what they need.
Good information, David. He's certainly been on our minds. Now, at least, Greg, we have a little more clarity.
Yeah, now they have the information they need to take the best course of action.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
So on the floor for Memphis, Pippen is out there with Desmond Bain. Then it's G.G. Jackson. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Aldama in at the 4. And stolen by Lillard. And now Lillard pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And Lillard throws it down.
And with how hot Damian Lillard can get, you cannot let him steal the ball and then put one away in the open court. Here he comes.
Here's Clark. And closing the shot, even with the foul. Now the 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Brandon Clark. 2 shots.
And the second free throw, good.
He was able to tie it up, but he has to be disappointed that he could not give his team the lead.
Left side, out of the Kumbo. Giannis dunks it down.
Dominating in effortless fashion. This is what Giannis does on a consistent basis.
Pippen, the pass to Aldama. And Aldama slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional. And Brent, the Bucks last season bowing out in the first round. And the injuries they sustained sure didn't help.
Well, there's just so much, Kevin, that is on the shoulders of Giannis. So to see him go down, with that, the hopes of a Milwaukee title run. It's a reoccurring theme that we talk about every year. You got to be healthy in the playoffs, and these guys have just had players that they rely upon not be ready. They come away with the lead, but I'm sure he's kicking himself over that last miss.
And it's sent back by Lopez. It's Pippen on the wing, covered by Giannis. Pippen, the pass to Aldama. 5 on the clock. Another shot, and that's 2 points on the layup. Aldama's got 8. Guys, we're not through 3 quarters of play, but 6 lead changes already in this one.
Yeah, competitive, and I think we all can agree that we thought this would be the type of game that would come down to the end. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Pippen, the pass to Clark. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Tough task trying to corral Clark there, especially when he's looking to score.
And he hasn't cashed in on his chances at the line, only making 1 free throw. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Listen, there's no doubt he feels like they should have the lead, but that miss will keep it all tied up. And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what? Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Grizzlies have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. On the free throw, no good.
Shooting 1.
And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Memphis moving that ball around. And it's Clark in the corner. Back to Pippen. Looking for Clark, and he gets it there. 4 on the shot clock. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Good D by Lopez. Bucks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And a quick look at how the Grizzlies' schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll go up against C.J. McCollum and the New Orleans Pelicans. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Utah Jazz.
And that game against Houston, there aren't many other meetings that are as evenly matched as this one. Both teams can give and take punches, and this one, I think, is going to come down to the wire.
Back to Pippen, and stolen by Lillard. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
Good hands by Lillard. You cannot get lazy or he'll pick your pocket and go the other way.
Spencer, the pass to Pippen. Here's Spencer, guarded by Jackson. Pippen against Lillard. Shot clock at 6. Shoots. And another miss by Memphis. Bucks have gotten 6 of their 7 shots to go down in this quarter. What a fantastic start to the half. And staying with the play, Lopez.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Pippen against Lillard. It's Pippen with the drive, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
Well, they've been fantastic tonight, really enforcing giveaways and getting scores on the other end. I mean, you get a few more possessions like that, the confidence grows, you win that turnover battle.
Taurean Prince, he's checked in for Chris Middleton. Lillard outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Giannis dunks it down.
And we see this often now from Giannis. His offensive repertoire has become so versatile.
Hey, Brent, Damian Lillard is as clutch as they come. He is fearless. Word pairs, Giannis taking flight.
Yeah, you could throw that pass just about anywhere, even the top of the square for Giannis to go and get.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Pippen with it. 7 points in the game. Jackson, that's good.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
Lillard, bounce pass. Prince kicks to Lillard. Back to Prince.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Lillard. From deep three-point territory. Rebounded by Jackson.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
Oh, no, I know he can make it, but that's warm-ups, so maybe just a step too far.
That's their 3rd straight make off of the 6.
And it's sent back by Lopez. Bain with the steal. That's tipped. Milwaukee, another fast break opportunity here, and the basket by Jackson.
I mean, really, this is the evolution, the point-forward concept in full display here tonight as Giannis is becoming one of the more dominant versions of that.
Here's Pippen outside for Jackson. Left side, Bain. And that one goes out of bounds as touched by Prince. A lot of answers, but still a lot of questions for how the East is going to ultimately shake out this year. But right now, let's check out where the team stands. Look at Milwaukee. Here in the middle of the regular season, they've been able to get the 4th best record in the conference.
And I think for the Bucks, this hasn't been the breakout season that many were predicting, but they're still very much in the hunt for a high postseason seed, and that will keep them focused here during the season's final stages.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season and make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
And let's look now at which teams have been the hottest offensively for the past 10 games. 2nd, the Grizzlies. 5th best, the Bucks.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
How is it that Giannis always seems fired up? I mean, this guy has a true enthusiasm for the game and for competition. He just delivers night in and night out. That's what makes him a star.
Portis, he's checked in for Milwaukee.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Bain. Inside. Lillard against Morant. The rebound by the Bucks. Antetokounmpo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Trent's checked in for the Bucks. The Grizzlies trail by 6. Got a hand on it. Down low. Prince. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
Yeah, you can't be late when Taurean Prince is coming in there. He comes with such aggressiveness and force. Hard to slow down.
That one misses for Prince. Pass to Bain. Uses the glove.